Good morning and welcome to the Camp Hike Roam channel. I am out here in the desert with my 2005 Fleetwood Seapine trailer, and we're going to give you a tour of the inside. So let's go take a look. So I've had my trailer since 2006. It was almost brand new when I bought it. Has not had very many mods done to it so far, but we'll go inside and take a look. Everything's still mostly original. A little darkness as we go in. There we go. I do have all the curtains closed, so there's no like bright light coming in, so you can see everything. And this is how I have it set up when I camp. So there's no clean, pristine anything in here. So first thing you see when you come in, this is my galley kitchen area. It's got cabinetry down below here. That's pots, pans, stuff like that. A little mini fridge. I don't use it a lot. I mostly just, on weekend campouts, I just bring a cooler and that's fine. If I'm going on longer trips, I'll use the fridge. It is a gas electric and battery 12-volt fridge. Honestly, it doesn't work all that well, so I just stick with the cooler. I do have a furnace. The cover's off. The little hook to attach the cover is broken, and honestly, that is very loud. I normally don't use it, which is why you see my Big Buddy heater up on top. I do have a little fan on it. I'm going to do a separate video on how I heat cool my trailer. But that's more than warms up the space. On top here, that's my silverware container. So it's got spoons, forks, knives in there. My little sink does have a 12-volt pump that works. I've got 10 gallons of water down below, and that does me just fine. I'll do a separate video too on my water usage thing. Yeah, my cup. I had some coffee earlier. My little soap dispenser. Paper towels and tissues there. So now over here, water. I normally use this for drinking water. What's in my tank is for dishes and cleaning, that kind of thing, showering. I'll show you about showering later too. But yeah, this is my drinking water. My trash can, there's some trash in there because I've been here all weekend. Heading this way, this is where I normally put my clothes. I've got a little... so you can see better. I've got a little couch thingy here. It comes with a little couch. The cushions, back cushions, I normally don't put them up because they fall over. I just keep them there. So that's where my hat and other things, just as I come into the door, I put those there. Over here, on this side, my clothes. I've got a big pile of clothes. I'm going to put that stuff away. I'm leaving today to go back home. My little electronics, that's all I bring for electronics. My toiletries and things. And this is my bunk end. So this is a queen size on this side. The sleeping bag, I sleep in, pillow. That sleeping bag over there is totally extra. And extra pillows. I use that sleeping bag. The zipper's broken. I use that one as an extra blanket on top of this sleeping bag in case I do get cold. So I've got that one there to keep me warm. On the bunk end, all of these windows completely unzip and come out open for lots of airflow. I don't normally have them all open just because I don't need that much airflow. Let's see, on the roof here, well, you can see all the valances. Those are all original. They're kind of drooping. They go all the way around. I do have a light there. It was incandescent. I converted that to a LED, as well as the one on the other side of the trailer, which you'll see. Okay, we're going over this side. There's a door. This door opens up, more ventilation here. The bottom half doesn't. Over here, this is where I keep my food in this crate and my dishes in the other crate. Now, I could keep my dishes in the cabinetry and stuff like that here, but I don't because I take these crates out, I put them in my truck, bring them into the house when I get home. That means I've got nothing inside the trailer I need to do. Because this is a pop-up trailer, popping it up to get everything out of here is kind of a pain. There is a fire extinguisher there. I recently purchased that because the old one was way too old, not working anymore. Those little brackets on the side, that's where I put my hand crank. This is hand crank. It's not powered by any means. There's a window here. This is a little plastic film window. This one completely unzips as well for more ventilation. On the other side, this is my dinette. Sometimes I set it up, sometimes I don't. I did this time, so you can see. Down under there is the fuse box, and over here is a propane leak detector. Fortunately, I've never had that go off. I have replaced that, though. Every few years need to replace those. It is vinyl flooring, so I have all these little carpets and things so the floor is not so cold. This little table folds down, and it pops down. It makes another little bed there. According to the sales brochure, this thing sleeps 8 people. I would not want to have 8 people in here. I've had 6 people in here one time, and that was awful. You can't get around. That other bunk over there, I mostly use for storage. As you can see, there's extra cushions, and those are all the carry bags and boxes of things. I just don't use that side. If I do have guests sleep, they sleep over there. So they bring their own sleeping bag. Again, this is a full size on this side. All these windows open up as well for ventilation, which is really, really nice. So one thing you will notice, now that we're back to the kitchen, there is no bathroom in here. So that I got to do elsewhere. There's my little shower tent right there. That's how I take a shower. Another video on that. And these windows here by the kitchen all open up, and that's all unzipped too. So that is the inside of my trailer. This little thing here, this is where I put Ziploc bags, trash bags, paper plates, all that kind of... It's all messy and organized because this part flips upside down, so it gets low enough that this will pop down. So it is kind of a pain. I'm looking at getting another trailer at some point. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Something I don't have to pop up and down, that's for sure. But there you go. There's the inside of my trailer. I do have electric. There's a little outlet right here. There's a little outlet there if I'm plugged into shore power. If I'm not plugged into shore power, I have no electricity. My only electricity is from the battery on the front of my trailer, and this cable runs out to the battery, and I can plug a USB cord into it. So this from Battery Tender. It uses all those kind of connectors, so this one will tell me what my battery charge is. And I got this module here that lets me plug a USB into it so that I can charge my phone. That's all the electric I got. I try to keep it simple when I go camping, and this is as simple as it gets. All right, I'm packing up to head home today, but I wanted to show you the crazy amount of storage that's in this thing. Every single one of these cushions that were here can be moved, and there's storage underneath. This one to keep me like the outdoor stuff, the lanterns and my stove, and a lot of extra stuff that's in there. This one is the power. There's water. That's a container so I can refill my water tank. There's my oven there, and electrical stuff in that one. Over on this side, blankets. There's a misting system if I'm ever hooked up to water. Another water container, a fan. So there's still plenty of room there. This side, this is like my junk drawer. This has like everything. You name it. I could probably get rid of half the stuff and still have more that I can get rid of. In addition, well, that's where I keep my pillows and things. Under there's another long storage that goes the entire length of the back. It's for long things. I got my axe. I got a lantern stand, all the long stuff. Shovel goes back in there. Under here, this is where I used to keep food. I don't anymore. There might be some stuff in there. Yeah, it's mostly just junk at this point. And then here's pots and pans. Not a whole lot, just some things. So crazy much storage in this thing that you could never. I'm sure I could fill it, but I don't need to for a single person. Anyway, these cushions are going to put over. The bunk beds will come in. This will flip over. They'll go over. This bunk end will come in, and it all pops down into a nice little package. So there's that part. Thank you for coming along on a tour of my 2005 Fleetwood Seapine trailer. It's not much, but hey, as the old saying goes, it's paid for. So it's the right price point for what I want to do. It lets me go camping and get out into nature with minimal of worries and things to think about. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you could, please like and subscribe so I can get my news out to other folks that may want to see this. And as always, good hiking, good camping, and get out there roaming.